The job misses keep piling up in this blooming recession of ours, driving the odds of a panic move by a Federal Reserve that's finally seeing the recession many of us saw some time ago. The latest is August payroll numbers, which came in at just 142,000, which was a miss of 23,000 jobs from already weak predictions. Note, it takes between 175 and 200,000 jobs just to keep up with population growth. No, that is not including illegals. Of course, even that measly 142 will probably be revised down, like 6 of the last 7 job reports have been, and 4 out of 4 since April. In fact, this month they did revise previous months down by another 86,000, leaving 56,000 net. Interestingly, the unemployment rate actually improved despite the miss, as more Americans gave up and dropped out of the workforce. Remember, unemployment only counts people actively looking for work. If you give up trying to find a job, it shows up in these statistics as a Biden-Harris win. This is actually a large number of people. Right now, 5.6 million Americans want a job but have given up looking. Not one of them are counted in official unemployment numbers. According to my colleague E.J. Antoni, this now puts us 7 million jobs shy of Donald Trump's pre-pandemic trend. Worse, literally all of the jobs in the past year have been part-time jobs. We've actually lost full-time jobs. Considering part-time jobs are normally taken in desperation, that argues very strongly that we are indeed in recession already. Congratulations, Joe and Cackles. Breaking it down, we lost 24,000 manufacturing jobs last month. That was the second worst in 3 years. Construction allegedly gained jobs, which is interesting considering job openings in construction are in freefall. Healthcare, social assistance, and government all grew as the taxpayer-funded welfare industrial complex takes over the real economy. Finally, nearly 1 million Americans are on temporary layoff, with long-term unemployment hitting 1.5 million. But the best you could say is at least August was not as bad as July, which turned in just 89,000 jobs, and then turned around and revised away 800,000 jobs, while job openings dropped 500,000. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. This report was one of the final pieces going to the Fed's next interest rate meeting in mid-September. The Fed has already telegraphed they're going to start rate cuts for the first time since early pandemic to try and take the edge off the recession even they know is coming. The question now is, does the Fed go for a normal quarter-point cut or full panic to a half point? A half point would spook markets, but they're currently saying it's 50-50 for either. The very last shoe to drop will be Wednesday's inflation number. If that comes in low, it will push the Fed towards a big cut, spooked markets and all. Either way, it is far too late for the Fed to help Kamala in time for the election. At this point, they have made their bed. Alas, we all have to lie in it. A new episode of the podcast just dropped on California's free money for illegals, job loss fears hitting 2008 levels, and the crash in job openings, along with an interview with economics professor Danielle Lacalle on Argentina, Europe, and how the left destroys economies. Check it out wherever you enjoy your podcasts. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.